Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever
Hello, welcome to Dear Dana. We've had technical difficulties. Sorry. Welcome to tonight.
Even when I've been screwed.
Hump Day.
Pierce my heart straight through.
Thank you for your patience.
Issues in my head.
Hi, RC Pestikov, Paranormal Witch, Mark Kropka,
Everything is
Shelly
like
Marie.
I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
Come on in if you're in the bushes. Welcome. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Release. Another deep breath. Count to 4. Hold it.
Will you regret
Release through your mouth.
That you said I don't think you understand what you're doing. And my heart's black and blue from the bruising.
Take another deep breath to the count of 4. Inhale.
I feel like you think that this amusing. Sitting
Hold
there
it.
gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded?
We're about to
I'm the
stop
one who's
the
always
music
sorry,
for
the
each minute.
conclusion. Even though I offer all of the
Inhale
solutions.
deeply to the count of
Wish you
4
loved me
through your
like I
nose.
love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel lucid.
Excellent.
I
Hold
wish I
it.
wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you, I knew this. When I'm with
And
you, I feel
release.
so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really
Excellent.
know just what you want. With you, I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm.
Okay, I went ahead and cut the music off. Welcome to Dear Dana on a Wednesday night. It's getting very close to Christmas. Very. Like I said, holidays are a wonderful, joyous, happy thing. But for some people, it can be very difficult. And tonight's topic, we're talking about two things. We're talking about, hello, Valentine Makama. Welcome. We're talking about the loss of a very beautiful human being. We're talking about the loss of tWitch, Stephen Boss, DJ tWitch, Stephen Boss. Rest in peace. He unlived himself. He was found on Tuesday. On Monday, he had walked from his home. It was less than a mile. He'd walked from his home to, I guess it was a hotel, and checked in. And the employees there said he seemed fine, happy, smiling, checked in with a very small bag, and didn't seem like anything was wrong, seemed fine. His happy, smiling self. And they didn't hear anything, but it's an unusually shaped hotel, so it wouldn't be unusual not to hear anything. Hold on. Because of the way it's made, they said it wouldn't necessarily be unusual. And his wife had reported him, and she was pretty much in hysterics. She had gone to the police station and said that he had left on foot, not taking his car, which was highly unusual for him and highly unlikely. And she was pretty much in hysterics. And she said that was really not like him. She wanted help, only to find the next day he was found in the bathtub there at the hotel. There was a report, hey Shapey, there was a report of a man found unalived, not alive, at the hotel in the bathroom in a bathtub with self-inflicted wound to the head. And it was reported to be DJ tWitch, Stephen Boss. It is deeply sad. My heart is broken because this man was a light worker, period. Do you think you can dance? That's how he met his wife, Allison Holker. They just had their 9-year anniversary this past Saturday. He became a father figure to her teenage daughter, and they have 2 children together. Hey there in the bushes. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, as well as everybody in the chat. So they have 3 children together. They sold their old home and were living in a new home. They celebrated their 9-year anniversary. They had been doing dance videos this weekend. I do know that I did discover he had a serious live with some people, a live chat. It was about another black person's live being taken, and some people were being very negative with him about what about this life and what about this life, justice for so and so, and taking it to a dark place when he was trying to take it forward and they were trying to take it backward and be divisive and taking it to where it was really bad. And it took his heart and soul to a bad place. And I don't know if that was somewhat of a trigger or not. I can't say for sure because I'm not him. But I saw a mood in him that I have never seen anywhere on TV, on social media, anywhere. I just happened to capture it. I can't play it on here. You'll have to find it. I can't play it on here. That's the first glimpse I've gotten of anything on DJ tWitch Stephen Boss, of a depth of bother and depression and mood shift of anything. I don't know if it's still there, if it was taken down, if it was just something that would come and go, but it was the first glimpse I had gotten of anything. Now, he was a guest host on something recently, and I know whatever excerpts of the Ellen Show have come to or are coming, the recordings have come to or are coming to an end of the last of the Ellen Show. 6 months ago, she did a tribute to DJ tWitch on her show. A tribute to their relationship, the last decade he's been with her. She did a tribute to him with the mother in the audience, etc. And I think maybe the brother, about what he's meant to her and the relationship and everything. I don't know. I can't say if maybe he caught flack of staying connected and loyal to her. Who's to know? I know he started late in his dancing career, okay, and he's good. I know he met his wife, Allison, on Do You Think You Can Dance? They seem very happy. They have beautiful children. The relationship appears good from what you can see, very loving. He did well on Ellen. I don't know how much he got paid. Nice house and everything. But who knows how much flack he got after all the bad things that were said about Ellen? Who knows, right? Because a lot of her staff turned on her. Who knows? Then you have Ellen's going off the air. And he's dedicated over the last decade to her. when his passion is dancing. So I know for a fact a dancer's um, a dancer's career only lasts so long. If your passion is dancing, a dancer's career only lasts so long. So then you have to teach and do other things. So he put most of his eggs in one basket with Ellen. So you have that. So the years he could spend dancing, he put all those eggs in one basket with Ellen. So now the Ellen show's over. So hear me out. Then you have a lot of people not liking Ellen now because of things that have come out. So who's to know how Ellen's reputation might blackmark tWitch? But he's a light worker, right? But we don't know how much her black mark and him staying loyal to her might affect him. We don't know. So you have that. And then he's 40 years old. Now, that's not old. But you've got limited dance career. You've got stayed loyal to Ellen. Some people may be coolio with it. Some people might not be coolio with it. And he may be going, okay, Ellen's over, now what? New house, 3 kids. Ellen's over, now what? And if he was internally dealing with doubt and depression, and he saw, from what I saw when she was doing the tribute with him, that as a family, and now it's over, and he sees himself as the breadwinner, yep, and the pandemic as well, and he sees himself as the breadwinner. Hey, Virginia Woolf, I would be willing to wager that he was not on medication and he wasn't seeing a therapist. I could be wrong, but I would be willing to wager that was probably not the case. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I would be willing to wager for 2 reasons. Maybe more. He's a man, and because in some climates, meaning a lot of times, like, okay, I grew up, you didn't see a therapist, you kept it to yourself. Hey, N-Dub, it didn't leave the family, didn't believe in psychologists and therapists. That was our culture. And in the black culture in general, which is changing, sometimes in the Hispanic culture, sometimes in other cultures, you don't believe in therapists. And men have a hard time with it, most men, because they feel like it's weak. And then you add the black culture, he's a man, feel like it's weak, I should be able to handle it. He's famous. His persona is to help people, to lift them up, to make them happy, to make them feel good, to be positive, to be supportive, to be a person of light. That's 13 reasons. I would almost be willing to wager he did not. This man made people happy. He would be the type that probably drop everything and come running for you. Take the shirt off his back. help anybody that needed it. Earthbound angel type. Okay? But I'm feeling like he's looking at, I'm 40 years old. I have 3 children. Like to have more. I adore my wife. I have a big house. Ellen's over. My dancing career, I might as well kiss it goodbye because of my age. What's next for me besides these little opportunities that come along? I don't think she was suspicious that she said that he was acting a little different, but let me tell you, this is where we come in with smiling depression. One of the most difficult to try to diagnose because it is, how do I say, it's high functioning depression. Very high functioning depression. Think Robin Williams. Think Robin Williams. Loving, caring, made everyone laugh. Okay? Smiling depression. It would be the one that you might know that every time you see them, they're smiling. They seem happy, like they've got it together. Great life. You would never in a million years ever suspect. You never suspect it. They would be the least person you would ever think was depressed. Ever. They don't complain. I mean, look, some medications when you first go on it, let me tell you, like, you can give the medication Zoloft to some people and they function with it great. It makes the greatest impact on their life. And chemically, it jives with them perfect. You can give it to another person and they might have the word I can't say that happens at tWitch, that kind of ideation. You get what I'm saying? Unlife in themselves ideation. Because it doesn't jive with them chemically. But this is not that case. That is why I say when someone is put on medication with their doctor, it is important that you stay connected with your doctor when you first go on a medication like an antidepressant, because every antidepressant does not jive with everybody's body chemistry. They have to tweak it for each person. Not everybody is made the same. So if you get one, if you feel like you need one and it's not working for you, that doesn't mean, oh, they don't work for you. That means that one does not jive with your body chemistry. You understand what I'm saying? But with smiling depression, it is tricky, tricky, tricky. They struggle with denial of feeling like they have depression. Because they can just move on with the day doing something to distract themselves from it. You understand what I'm saying? Throw themselves into their work or into something else to keep busy and to keep from thinking about it. They can fake a smile even though they're going through big life changes. Like his career his big career ended with Ellen. Because the Ellen show ended after a decade, after him being with her for a decade. That's what he did for over a decade. In that decade, he'd gotten married. He had all his children. Every big life thing that had ever happened to him happened during his career with Ellen. And he felt like Ellen had become family, and he'd created his family, he'd got married. Every big thing in his life was attached to his career with Ellen. You get what I'm saying? Anxiety and depression is hard to live with. But, I mean, Paranormal Witch says anxiety and depression is hard to live with every day. You have to find a reason to be motivated and live on. But you also have to be proactive and get the help you need. You have to be proactive and get the help you need. You have to do all the pieces and parts. And be motivated. And find reasons to live on. But you can't drag around in it and not realize that you need help. Because otherwise, it exacerbates. It exacerbates. They are reluctant to seek help because they think it looks weak. They stuff it harder, and hide it more. You are only as sick as your secrets. Remember when I said if you stuff more and more, it will make you literally physically ill. It will come out in an illness or disease, one way or the other. You will self-implode some way. You will get sick, you will get a disease, or you will self-implode. It cannot keep existing with you stuffing it. It will come out somewhere. In a behavior that you do. Because he got triggered somehow to where the depression became a wave that was so deep that in this moment, he got sucked under in the current and could not think or breathe other than I have to stop this pain right now. And he was clear enough thinking that he did not want to do it in the environment of his family. But he was being sucked under. He got triggered and was being sucked under. A few more moments later, and maybe, just maybe, it would have passed. Just maybe. But this smiling depression it's a form of major depression. But they're able to go to work, interact with people, do their thing, put on the facade. But they have an obsession with trying to show how perfect things are on the outside, that they can handle everything. And they like to show on social media, in life, they can handle everything, they can juggle everything, everything's perfect. And this can be even more harmful to their internal mental health. the struggle to show everything's coolio and fine. On some level, they're perfectionists because they want to show everything's perfect so they can still be able to help other people, not themselves, but other people. It's so distressing. Hey, Cynthia, living with MS, that if he'd had a few more moments, somebody to reach out to, somebody to reach out to, that he could have said, man, this just happened and this is what I'm going through. Just to spill his guts and not be afraid of looking weak. That this could have been stopped. I don't know how much he would have admitted to Ellen. But, you know, I hesitate to say that he would open up this much to Ellen. What do you think in the chat? When you watch him on Instagram, I don't know how many of you watch him on Instagram with his wife. Even this weekend, he was doing holiday dances and stuff with his wife and his kids, lifting up the energy with his wife. Like they always do. Positive messages. Let me see if I can scan Allison's and show you a little bit. I'll just scan it. I won't play it. I don't want to get struck and get in trouble. No, we won't do that. We'll just scan it. Okay, I'm going to share and just scan. Look, this is just some of it. This is very, very recent. We'll go on and off. No, we're going off. We're not going to play the music. This is just celebrating their anniversary Saturday. Kids. They do little dances together. I mean, really. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Do not get it. And their interaction with each other, Allison and he, always feels genuine and nothing but love. So I don't get it. Ellen made a very touching reply. She made a very touching reply. I was hoping this would, no, that's not her comment about him. Let me see. I was trying to find the comment Allison made about her husband today, but she called him family and how much she loved him and what a loss it is, etc. It's just completely heartbreaking. You do not come across people like that often in a lifetime. His wife made the comment today, and I'll go ahead and read it. I'll go ahead and share it on screen and I'll read it. Hey Nikki. She says it's almost impossible to make sense out of this type of situation. Many of us tried and failed. You finally come to acceptance as a way to cope. And like I said, when it is smiling depression, it's so hard to for anybody to detect it, because these are the people that you absolutely least expect it from. tWitch, Robin Williams, the people that seem the happiest, that touch so many lives. And that's why I'm saying, even the people that are smiling in your face, that seem like they're A-okay, okay? And I keep saying, it's the holidays. Look around you. Love somebody. Smile at somebody. Hug somebody. Check on people. When I put these little messages out on on my shorts and stuff, I'm really intent on saying, yes, it's joyous. Yes, it's happy. Yes, it can be a very fun, great time of year. But there are people that inside are having a hard time and you don't even know it. Some of you may be internally having a hard time that would never say it. Okay? There are people that are vocal about it. Okay? They say, I suffer from anxiety, I suffer from depression, and they'll just tell you. And then there are people that would never say a word. And maybe they just need a smile or a hug or a, how are you doing? Can I visit you? Or can I open the door? You're a stranger. Can I just smile at you? You see what I'm saying? Sometimes the tiniest things can make a difference. What if a stranger just offered tWitch coffee and opened up a conversation and really started listening to him? Just said, hey, let's chat it out here. What if something like that simple made a difference? We don't know. But what if it did? Sometimes things that we might even never know when we walk away might make a profound difference. Might make a profound difference. Have you ever just run into a stranger, had a conversation with a stranger in a long line somewhere, at a department store, sitting on a bus, somewhere that you were just stuck with them because you had to wait, and they just randomly start talking to you, and you go ahead and listen because maybe they just needed somebody to talk to, and you're listening, and you feel safe because maybe they'll never see you again, and maybe nobody was there to listen to them. And maybe that one conversation changed the path of something that could have been vastly different, but turned out to be vastly better. And just you innocently listening did that. Just you innocently listening in a line did that. I have those thoughts every time I'm out and about. And I'll just listen, even if sometimes I might not feel like it. I think about that because maybe it's the one time that makes a huge difference and I don't even know it. So I'm going to be that listener. Paranormal Willow says, sorry, Hollywood makes it hard for people to get help. Everything has to be perfect, an illusion, but inside this, people are hurting. People need to wake up. Fame isn't everything in life. How so? Please explain how Hollywood makes it hard for people to get help. Everything has to be perfect and an illusion. Maybe more so social media might make it seem hard because people try to make everything look like it's all perfect and peachy keen. You get what I'm saying? I see your point, Willow, but we're starting to see more and more because we have the internet and social media and stuff like that, that the cracks in the cracks in the armor of people in Hollywood and the famous, it all comes to light. You get what I'm saying? Because people are showing it real quick. Who's doing what and who did this and guess what so and so looks like, or guess who did who, or guess who's drinking or doing this and that and the other. So it doesn't look that perfect. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody's throwing people under the bus. Hello, Nacho Twins Mama. Yes, it's nice to see you too. And while I'm taking a pause in my squirrel brain, please like and subscribe if you haven't, so we can get all this out in the algorithm and invite more people in the community. Because now that I'm monetized, YouTube doesn't push you out there so hard once you get monetized. It's up to you to do it. So it's a free way to help support the channel. Please like, share, subscribe. And if you want to buy me a coffee, you can send me a super chat or one of those, what's the other thing? It's not a chat, but it's a, dang, somebody help me remember. Sticker. That's what it is. It's a sticker. Thank you so much. Love you so much. Okay, what does Willow say? Did I already put that one up there? Hollywood has a picture that celebrities has to be perfect and they don't have problems, but they do. They think they are ashamed to admit they have depression. I get what you're saying, but more and more of them are admitting it. Like, who are the ones that are coming out more admitting it, showing videos and movies about it? But you're right. In the past, they wouldn't. They're starting to admit it more about having mental health issues. They used to want them to be more perfect, but now they're trying to get more of the empathy of the public. But you're right. In the past, they wanted them to be perfect. But mental health absolutely needs to come to the forefront more and more and more. Because let me tell you, especially after we had the pandemic, mental health affects every single aspect of your life. It affects you physically, mentally, emotionally, your family, your health, your job, everything. Everything. So we have to take care of it to have balance in everything. You know, when they say it's all in your head, well, yeah, it really is all in your head. Your pain's all in your head, your mental health, because it's your brain. It's in your brain. All of it is located in your brain. So when they go, oh, it's all in your head, well, yeah, hell yes, in your head, because it's in your brain. It can be very scary to show your true self. Yeah, it can, especially when you've made a lifelong habit of hiding what you think is shameful or awful from the world. I agree with you, Nikki. Now, listen, I'm not saying that you have to spread your guts to everybody. No, I'm not saying that everybody needs to know every tiny nuance of everything about you. But what I am saying is, if you're dealing with these issues, get help. Get help. You can open up to those that you trust the most. You don't have to open up to every Paul, Tom, Hank, Julie, and Charlie. You understand what I'm saying? But what I am saying is, don't keep everything inside of yourself. Maybe you start with a journal. Maybe you make an appointment with a counselor or a therapist, or you trust one person implicitly, or you talk to one stranger that you feel this gut connection with, and you only say one sentence. Or you call the mental health line, the hotline, which is, I believe, 988. I'm going to post it below this video after it uploads. But the point is, keeping it all inside yourself and carrying that weight and that pain and dragging it with you serves you no good. It serves you not well. You can't be who you're fully meant to be and live your true life and be your true self carrying all that pain and experience real joy or happiness. So that's my point. You don't have to experience all that heaviness and that pain and that sorrow and be an island with it. There is help. Trust me, there is. Cynthia! I'm headed to sleep. I have a cluster headache and my balance is off. I always enjoy your topics because they shine light on so much. I'm sorry that you're feeling bad. Please get some rest. Sending healing your way. I hope that you get relief, Cynthia. Love and light to you. Thank you so much. But my heart truly breaks for him I mean, he was able to achieve so very much. Him doing this has created a ripple effect and spread out among famous people in Hollywood. It's spread out among the masses that aren't famous. The discussion has gone far and wide in such a way that you won't believe. Hello, unapologetically Romeo, welcome. I mean, it just spread like wildfire. And I feel so deeply for his wife and his children. The oldest in high school that he basically adopted, to the small baby that is not going to remember his father. Sending love and prayers to all of them, to his mom, to the rest of his family. Yeah, I mean, Ramel makes a very good point. To those that everyone leans on and goes to with their problems, to those that like, this is a guy that did for everybody, that everyone leaned on, that he made everybody happy. Check on those people too. Don't disregard that. Oh, they're cool, they're fine. I don't need to check on them. Check on them. Reach out to them too. Love on them too. Don't disregard them. Love on everybody you know. Even smile on and reach out to people you don't know. The guy sitting on the curb when you leave that drugstore. Smile at him and say hello. When you're walking in the store and the lady's walking up, open the door and smile. Friends you hadn't heard from a long time, reach out and say hello. When you're thinking of them and they cross your mind, send a note on Facebook and say, hey, I was thinking of you. I haven't heard from you in a long time. How are you doing? Family members, even those you might not like so much, check on them. Look, the body you're in right now, this human life that you are in right now, let go of the dumb little you've got with people. It ain't nothing but a thing, baby. Check on and love people. Check on and love people. The people around you. The people that matter. Do you know what I'm saying? Keep your intentions pure. Resonate higher. Be in the moment with your life. If you're in pain, reach out. But try to get better. If you're depressed, if you're dealing with anxiety, reach out to get help. If you're been dealing with it for a long time, it's not a weakness to get help. The people that I have the most respect for are the people that recognize it and seek help. Seeking help is not a weakness, it's a strength. It means you recognize it, you know that you need it, and you're doing something about it. So you can move forward with faith. This is not something I take lightly. I guess you can see it in my eyes tonight. It's not something I take lightly. My heart is torn about this. We need more people like him in the world. We need more people like him. Light workers, good doers, people carers. And it is a great, great loss we have experienced. I saw a note on another channel, I think it was Access Hollywood, and a man had the balls, I'm just going to say the balls, to say he was weak because he unlived himself. He was a coward. And I had to explain to him the depths of pain this light worker was in the moment that he went to within his soul to go this far. For that man to judge someone to that degree without an understanding of the pain and the depths that major depression takes someone to, I was horrified. So I had to explain. And when I was done, I sent him blessings. So he comes back to me and says, well, at least I understand my Lord Jesus Christ. And I will be saved, and something insinuating he would not be. And that just took me to the side because as I said before, I had a near-death experience, and my understanding from that experience is tWitch has no fear of where he is, and this man upon earth, judge not lest ye be judged. Because he has not that right? And I'll let him know that very kindly, and again send him blessings. Because I'm not going to judge this man, but he should not be judging. I know that Stephen Boss, DJ tWitch, in that moment in time, had to be in excruciating, soulful, physical, internal, spiritual pain at that moment for this to occur. And I ask that angels be with him and God look over him. Nikki said, lots of people will be surprised. Who is in heaven when we get there? God loves us all. Yes, I agree, Nikki. But God loves us all. There is no room for that kind of commentary whatsoever. I surround DJ tWitch, Stephen Boss, his family, Allison Holker, and her children with complete light and angels and God's love at this time. This will be a very deep and painful time of grief for them and those children. The world has lost a beautiful light worker at this time. And it is not of our understanding the complete depth of his pain. Ramel says, I pray for his wife and kids because, yes, his fans and friends will hurt and miss him. But it's going to really hit his wife and kids every day more. Yeah. And his kids for a lifetime. Yeah. But people really do need to think about and know more about smiling depression. And this is a prime example. Hard for people to understand, hard for people to know about. Some of your friends could be smiling. Thumb up, host. What does that mean? Could be smiling right at your face, and you would never know that they're experiencing that kind of pain. Welcome, I think, Carlsberg, but I don't know what thumb up host means. Anybody? But I hope I've understood. I hope that I have explained to you what that means, and it is major depressive disorder, and it can be pervasive depression as well. Subbed me from Shane. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But we all need to be more aware of that kind of thing, okay? But I hope you all, my heart hurts thinking about this today. Shocking. Thank you, Carls. Where are you from, Carlsbergs? Does anyone have any question? Virginia Wolf says, I was super angry at someone that I know that took their own life. Yes, it does hurt the people you leave behind badly. And really, anytime we lose somebody, always hurts the one that the ones that they leave behind. Oh, Philippines, but I'm here in Hong Kong now. Excellent. I used to teach a lot of kids in China. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, it really does hurt the ones you leave behind. I am so very sorry, Virginia Woolf. And it makes you question things like why? Why didn't they reach out to me? Why didn't they let me help them? Why didn't they tell me? It makes you ponder so much and you blame yourself. You blame yourself because you think you could have saved them. You are exactly right, Romel. Always have to stay prayed up and surround yourself with light. There is not a time that I come on here that I do not say a prayer, surround myself with light, this room with light, channel with light, every one of you with light. That's the truth. I know you do. There are a ton of times I wish I could turn back time too. You and me both. Sometimes you feel like you can slow it a little bit, but as far as completely turning it back, sort of kind of hard. So I'm very, very sorry about that. And it hurts me so bad to think about what his family's going to go through right now. It's just senseless when it has to happen before it's our time or before it's our doorway, you know? So that's why I'm always saying be intentional, be thoughtful, be in the moment, care for people, draw good boundaries though. It's always important to have good boundaries. Don't get sucked into people's melodrama. Have good boundaries. Hello, Aaron Havland. I've known people who unlive themselves, then people say, why didn't they tell me they were suffering? Lots of times they do, but they aren't being heard. I understand exactly what you are saying. There are a lot of people that are not good listeners. Or people kind of brush it off. You try to tell them what you're going through, and they'll go, oh, you'll be fine. Or this will be better tomorrow. Yes, welcome, Aaron Havlin. Sometimes I feel we have to sort of GPS out the ones that will listen to us best. Because some people just don't have the proper listening capacity. Some people are more self-focused, or they think they're helping you when they're talking at you or trying to give you advice when you just need them to hold space for you. So I see what you're saying, or I hear what you're saying actually. They miss the cues. I think if you ever think about that word, give it more time, because the way feel is temporary, but you are right. That is permanent. I just can't say the word. Unliving is permanent. No worries, Willow. But yes, welcome, Aaron Hovland. Where are you from, Aaron? I mean, you don't have to say the city, but welcome. There's just so many components. People need to learn to be better listeners. I'm hoping that Dana, YouTube is supposed to open up the capacity to be able to teach privately on here soon. And I do want to have some classes. People have difficulty in learning to communicate properly. And the biggest part of communication is actually listening. Listening. The biggest part of communication actually isn't running our mouth, it's listening in different ways and looking at body language, etc. If people could learn those two things, they would often pick up on so many clues to some of this. And I would love to teach it. Oh, very cool. Welcome, Aaron. I'm pleased to have you. I would love to be able to teach more about listening and more about body language and picking up on different clues of things that would help people learn more about each other besides just what comes out of the mouth. We need to learn more about understanding one another. understanding one another that isn't just sound. It's about hearing. It's about eyes. It's about body language. Our eyes speak a whole language alone. What bothers all of you the most about being able to share your feelings with others? About really being able to open up to others? Very quiet. I'm fortunate this go round, meaning this marriage, that I can pretty much say what I feel. Judgment not being understood. I get that. Sometimes your words are used against you. Good point. That in itself is an excellent point. I can see that. That's scary and dangerous. That's when it's good to know that you really have a good friend that you know wouldn't do it, or you have an excellent therapist. Very good point, Nikki. Lack of trust and confidence. Good point. Virginia, do you have that now with someone? You can just put wire in. Wire in. Lack of trust and confidence. It would be interesting to have keywords with some of you and things you would like to work with. I trust a few people, not many. Well, few is better than none or just one. Good point, though. Thank you for the feedback. When all of you saw this about, same Virginia, my hello Sinwa and Casey, welcome. My ex was depressed and always smiled until she tried to unlive herself 3 times. Wow. That had to be very, very difficult on you. I am so sorry. And it had to be very difficult on you to get out of that relationship. May I ask, in between her trying to unlive herself, was she smiling and happy and helpful to others? Aaron says, I think patience has become a premium and conversations are happening less, largely due to texting, tweeting, etc., versus face to face emotional discussions. I will say a very amen, amen, amen to that. Because even I see my daughter rarely has a phone conversation. Everything's texting. So the fine art of conversation is melting away. And that is going to be very harmful to people. Especially, I think it's harmful to mental health. It causes, I think, in my opinion, it makes people in their 20s emotionally lacking. Their emotional maturity is lacking. I'm not saying intellectually they're immature. I'm saying emotionally, their emotional intelligence is lacking. Let's put it that way. From what I have watched, okay, they're a little bit lagging because they haven't had the opportunity for better communication, picking up on body language and other details because they're not talking, they're not watching faces and stuff as much. So I completely agree with you. And that is going to cause, in my opinion, a problem down the line. You can't skip steps to evolution and it not cause a problem. You can't. Look, I've seen a lot of people in their 20s up close and personal in my own house, early and teens, and there's a problem. I mean, I'm watching it like a study. There's a problem. Shelly Marie says, yes, I hate texting. Well, not short messages, but to carry a conversation in a text drives me crazy. Yeah, me too. I mean, I was trying to do a text to one of my doctor's nurses the other day, and I was like, can you just please call me? It's a lot easier to tell you about it than it is to type all this stuff. I don't look at my phone a lot because of the light that comes out of it. When people are writing me, I cannot do that stuff but for so long. I cannot do the computer writing with people but for so long because of my vision. It will start affecting my eyes and create all kinds of things. So after a certain period of time, it's a nada. We got to do this. So somebody may say, can I FaceTime? Can I do this? And my eyes have to have a break. And I'm like, can you audio me? I miss the old days, walks in the park, time on the beach, and no phone at all, nothing, just being together. Ah, it's called leave your phone at home or turn your phone off and stick it in the purse or just stick it. Stick it, stick it, don't turn it on. I interview people for jobs all day long and find it difficult to get people to actually talk to me on the phone. Maybe make it a prerequisite if they would like to have the job that they have to talk to you on the phone. That's what I would do. It's part of communication, dealing with people. Have had interviews mainly through text. I don't like that crap. You know what? Here's the deal. And I'm very empathic, very intuitive. I do that kind of thing. And I'll do the angel things here soon for y'all. Just not tonight. But I plan on doing some giveaways soon. By the way, probably starting Saturday. Saturday. But anywho, I want to get a sense of people, especially if they want a job. I want to feel that connection, pick up on those vibes, see who they are. I think it's kind of dangerous just to do it by text because you can't pick up on their personality. You can't pick up on if they're going to be an irritant if they work for you. You know what I mean? If they're going to be problematic. See what I'm saying? Hard to pick up on through text. Probably why they want to text you. They might be the one that you want to fire in a few months. I want to talk to them by phone, pick up on their vibe, see what they feel like. You know what I'm saying. Forget the text when you're trying to hire somebody. That's just me. I want to feel people out. You know, your vibe attracts your tribe. The motto here. You feel me? Do you feel me? I'm picking up the energy about it's been so low and depressing with the topic and the sadness. I got to pick it up a little bit before we start rolling out. It's just been ooh. So I gotta ooh get it back on up. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Virginia Woolf says, we did a class in design in college, and the objective was to change the environment. Change of scenery can be refreshing for your mood, even incense and some music, etc. Yes, it can. Color, smell, yep, sight, everything can affect your mood and help with depression. I take advantage of all of it. Music, sound, sight, feel, touch. I do. Oh, thank you, Paranormal. I love you. She said, I always known Dear Dana has the best positive energy from the first time I text her. You're very kind and caring, Dana. Thank you, Miss Willow. And by the way, Virginia Woolf, you did not give me your mailing address so I can gift my mods. Sir. I haven't seen it in my email, sir. But that being said, I'm going to lift the energy on up. Boom, boom. I do love you all, and I appreciate you all. We're going to do some healing energy again soon as well. But let's just say, during this holiday and moving forward, check on each other. Help yourselves. Find support. If you can't trust someone, reach out. Get counseling, a therapist. If you don't have insurance, reach out because there is someone near you to help, or reach out to a crisis line. Reach out to me. If you feel like you can trust my energy, and I'll put some out there for you. If you feel you connect with me well, reach out. I think smiling and depression is probably a good 10% of the community. At least 10%. It is more common than you think it is. Maybe some of you can feel my energy now. I asked you a while back, Virginia. I think you're avoiding me. Smiling depression. Maybe some of you can feel my energy going out to you now. Maybe some of you can that are more sensitive than others. It is more common than you think. Reach out to others, especially those that seem overly happy all the time. Okay, you're probably seeing me turn a little whiter than normal. That's okay. Or the screen flicker, don't worry. But take care of each other. Do not feel like if you're weak, if you reach out to get help, it actually means you're stronger than you know. That's the truth. It means you're very intelligent and aware, self-aware. It doesn't mean you're weak. And that is the truth, coming from a trained psychotherapist. And no, I don't sit here and psychoanalyze people on this channel. You can ask my community. I hope they never feel like that. I try to reach out and help, but no, I'm not going to. I would be overly exhausted if I tried to psychoanalyze everybody that came in here. That's the truth. I got my own issues. We're only human. We're only human. Every one of us, even psychotherapists, have their own issues. Psychologists, doctors, you name it. Everybody's got their own issues. Yes, I look crazy, but you should be able to feel the energy rising here and not be so down. I know, I look crazy. But those that know me should know what's going on, and the energy should feel better. Whoop, my lights are flickering. Sorry. It should do better in a minute. I affected it. Is it getting any better? You feel better, Shelly? Come on, lights. I didn't suck your energy that much. I just had to change the energy a little bit. Because it was so sad before. So if you feel a little different in here and you're watching, you're not going crazy. It's energy healing, and I had to switch the energy. But thank you all for coming to the channel. I love and appreciate you. We're going to do something different on Saturday. We're getting closer and closer to the holidays. I will be doing giveaways. Yes, I will. I have a few little giveaways here. A few little giveaways. But when everything... Whoa! Okay, dude. I sucked the energy out of one of my lights. Oops. Didn't mean to make that happen. Oop, there it is. Oop, there it is. I didn't mean to do that. Yep. But anyway, I appreciate you all. I love you all. And I shall see you on Saturday. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for coming in. I had to tell you about this and share the topic of you are most welcome. And thank you so much for coming, Erin Haviland. And thank you for your conversation with me tonight. Anyway. Oop, now I'm too bright. Thank you for coming. Whoa. What is going on? What the heck? Now I'm just crazy looking. What the heck? Thank you for coming in. Please like, share, and subscribe. I thought we needed to have this. I didn't know how many of you'd heard of Smiling Depression either. Love somebody, like somebody, be a listening ear to somebody. I will see you all on Saturday night. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and supporting this channel. If you can, if you'd like to, buy me a coffee. That would be great. I will put, after this uploads, I will put numbers for support below the channel. And everyone, remember, your vibe attracts your tribe. Let's dance it, dance it, dance it. Dance, dance, dance it out as we go. Big love to
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
What the heck?
Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Bye, everybody. Love you.